Alrighty, we're in a very precarious situation with the tripod that only has 2 feet. Hopefully it doesn't fall over. If it does, we'll just pick it up. Welcome to Festival Diaries, day number 9? I think it's day number 9. It's the first day of Revive Festival though, and I'm here with Renee.
Fuck ass.
I think we should just leave that in. Did you guys... I'm just going to hold it. All right, I'm here with Renee. Renee and I have actually known each other since 1996.
Whoa.
We worked hospitality together, way back in the day.
And flattered.
And flattered together and
Lived
partied together.
Partied together.
Yeah. It was, amazing.
Different shades of ourselves and different people we were back then.
I know, but still the same essence.
Mm.
Anyway, so Renee and I reconnected in the last sort of 10 years. I was already on my yoga journey, and Renee started on her yoga journey and has now done the DRT training and learned Ucchāra Practice. So for today's Festival Diaries, as I'm going around on this festival tour, every single day at every single festival, I'm doing Ucchāra Practice and inviting members of my community, like Renee, to come and join me in that practice. So I thought a lot of people are going, what's Ucchāra Practice? What's it all about? And I thought if I talk to Renee, then maybe you guys would get an idea. So, Renee, do you want to describe what Ucchāra Practice is? I'm going to let you describe it.
Wow. So it's, well, first of all, you find a comfortable seat and you orientate to awareness. So you center yourself. And then we do a prayer for pure motive. We chant the Ganesha mantra. We do some spinal rotations. We do some seated cat-cow, just really bringing some movement into our spines. And then we chant up through the chakras using the sounds of the chakras to come up through the chakras and up through the central channel with some arm movements. And then we do all of them all in one breath. And then we do a 4-part Om, which is them all again in that one breath. And we do that for as long as it feels right. Sometimes I can be doing Ucchāra for an hour. Other times I can do it in like 12 minutes. But I've been doing a daily practice now. It's the 5th of January. I started on the 14th of June. So today is 206 days. Yeah. So going for 1,000. I'm shooting for 1,000. So I'm endeavoring to do this practice. Well, I am. I'm doing it every day.
Yeah.
Every day. And I think a daily practice is it's a dedication to yourself, but also it's an invocation. It's an imbibing of something more than just us. It's connecting in with the ancient wisdoms. It's burning shit up in the fire of awareness. And over the last 206 days, I've had, especially in the last sort of 40 days, I've had so many people saying, "You've changed. Like, what are you doing? Like, I've got yoga practice, but what are you doing?" And I say, Ucchāra, come join the Toolbox because it's fucking changing my life, baby, in such a good way.
And you're freaking glowing.
Yeah.
Like, I swear, I'm like, you're getting younger by the practice.
Yeah. And I had someone say that to me on Christmas Eve. Every time I see you, you look younger. And I'm like, well, my grandmother was Fijian, ode to my grandmother. But, and she had great skin, but it's even more than that. It's the fact that I'm changing from the inside out. I'm burning up the stuff. My relationships are deepening. I'm connecting on a more heart level with people. Life's just epic.
Yeah, I can second that. Like, I started Ucchāra Practice in 2010 and I ended up doing 1,000 days. So I started in 2015, it took me 3 attempts, so I didn't finish till 2021. And this is one of the things I love about this community is everyone is so dedicated to practice. Like, Renee did the DRT in June, and there's a number of people who did that DRT, direct realization training, who are on day 206. Like, people just show up and they commit to the practice and they do it every day. And Kylie Rook, who did it the very, very first DRT, back in January 2020, she has completed her 1,000 days. So fucking yay, Kylie, for like...
Yeah. Roller skating, dancing, yogi in Wellington. Yeah. I love her.
She's in Auckland.
Oh, she Auckland?
Yeah, but
Auckland.
she is a roller skating unicorn, dancing
right?
yogi. Yeah,
How did I think Wellington? But yeah, yay, Kylie. Rock. Yeah. And when I saw that she had done the 1,000 days, I was like, fuck yes. I'm so, like, there's nothing else for me. I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Doing it.
And that's it. We blaze a path for each other. When you see one person do it, it's like, fuck, they're doing it. I can do it. It's not, well, 1,000 days of practice in a row, no big deal. You just show up and do the thing. And
you're showing up for yourself. And I think so often on my yoga path, I kind of picked up yoga and put it back down again. And I picked it up and dipped my toe in, back in, and it wasn't until I started doing 40-day practices. And it could be just like 7 minutes on the mat or whatever. Yeah. Just start making a commitment to yourself and write down, on this day, I'm going to finish my 40 days. And hey, I dropped the ball at day 16. Go back to day number 1, and soon drop the ball at again at like day 29, go back to number 1, and then I finished that 40 days because it's about it's committing to yourself and being able to give yourself 7 minutes a day for myself. And I wasn't even doing that, or I was forgetting.
Yeah, it's like why can't we find 7 minutes? And yeah, part of it is the mind wants to hold on, the mind wants to hold control, and we're scared of like what happens when we surrender to practice every single day. All right, now we're at Revive Festival. We're going to be doing this practice every morning at 9 a.m. So if any of you know Ucchāra, please come along. If you'd like to learn Ucchāra, join the Toolbox. It's my online community, and there's so much on there. I'm not even going to go into it. And you can come along to the live events. The next one scheduled is in Christchurch in April. So there's a DRT down in Christchurch. You can come and drop into the community and find out what this is all about. But Revive, how are you feeling about Revive so far?
So good. I messaged a friend yesterday and said, can we possibly get in last night, because we were in a big truck and we were just worried about, the rain was coming. And he said, just come, bring Honu. So we brought Happy Honu. We parked up last night, got a bit of a lay of the land. This morning got up, had a beautiful visit from Coca, drinking cups of coffee in the truck, and it was just a little bit of rain. And then the opening ceremony was amazing. We went around and it was so beautiful, and everybody got to say a karakia, or just one word of what they were like their sankapa almost for the festival. And it was gratitude and compassion and togetherness and unity and open-heartedness, and oh my God, so many words.
Isn't it a beautiful opening ceremony?
It was, and it made everybody connect. Yeah. And we all laughed, and people sang a little thing, or yahoo, and everyone echoed, and it just made it was the bringing together of all of the energies. Yeah.
What was that Māori instrument that Tane and the other two men were spinning?
On the string with it almost looks like a surfboard, and it catches the wind and goes woo, 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 woo.
Yeah, I need to find out what the name of that instrument
is. And it really calls in Tawhiri Mātia, the god of wind. It calls in the wind. Tawhiri Mātia.
Tawhiri Mātia. Tawhiri Mātia?
Yep.
Tawhiri
Mātia, the god of wind. And it really is. It's spinning around, and woo, 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 woo. And it's like it brings something up.
You feel the whole system. And I was like, that's an amazing way to do an opening ceremony, because it really felt to me like it was clearing the air and just like
and then the wahine walking around with the sage, and just all these connections of people running across the circle and hugging, and like connections of people, and oh hey, I saw you at this, and and everyone's making these little connections, and now we get to be in this space for 3 days and just lush it up. It's going to be epic.
I know, I'm stoked. And we have the integration station. Check this out, guys. So this is the integration station. So this is what Revive has done, so that anyone who is feeling a little bit blown out or vulnerable, or they've got some emotion coming up. I'm not so good at I really need a cameraman to follow me around and do this stuff.
But it's got, it's like the teepee that we had at Resolution, but it's pimped, right? It's got mats on the ground, it's got cushions, it's got leaves and little quotes and beautiful parts of Papatuanuku with the fluffy little things in the middle, and the pine cones and the little
maybe it all can be seen.
Yeah, all the good stuff.
It's just so good to see this happening at festivals. The recognition that festivals break people open, and stuff comes up, and people need a space where they can go and just go, okay, it's okay to be feeling this way, and to know that if they're in that space, that other people will be checking in. Like I'll be poking my head in here over the course of the festival, making sure that people are okay, and just supporting people to feel what's there. I know you're going to be doing the same thing.
And they said at the opening ceremony there are other healers and other space holders that will be doing the same thing. So there's going to be a group of people checking in on the space, and so it gives people a place to land and digest stuff, which is what needs to happen, and be supported in that. So often at festivals, people leave. Something comes up and they pack up and they're out of here. And no, we want you to stay right till the end and just feel all the feels and ask the community for help and ask, say what you need. Or if all humans were taught to think or to ask themselves, what do I need right now? And then do that, would be a better human race.
Oh my God, that's how I roll at festivals. It's like, I ask, what do I need right now? What do I need right now?
Food,
what do I need right
drink,
now?
I need a hug, I need to just sit with someone, and I need to dance. Just do the thing. And it's about staying in your lane. So being in the festival with all your people, but also coming alone, I've done that too, and just being in your lane and just like lone wolf styles and going and doing the thing and then catching up on the dance floor later.
Yeah.
Shaking it out.
So important. There's so much to be learned in terms of breaking pattern when you come to festivals, and I might talk more about that on a future festival diary. So stay tuned. There'll be one of these every day. Renee, thank you so much.
And big ups to Janie in Ireland. My friend Janie's watching every single one of these. Hi, Janie.
Hi, Janie.
So great to have you on board, and to the rest of you, big love, and maybe we'll see you sometime this summer circuit.
Big thanks to Jock and the team for making this happen.
Yosh.
Yosh.